Hey students, welcome back to our training about how to live a balanced life utilizing our time pyramid. Just a reminder, we only have 24 hours in the day. How are you going to use those hours? How are you going to use those minutes to glorify God with your life? God has this very specific design for our days and for our time. And the first priority, like we talked about in our first training, is that God needs to be our priority. In the second training, we talked about how our family and our health need to be second in line to God. We need to take care and be good stewards of the relationships of our family that God has given us, and we need to be good stewards of our body that the Lord has entrusted to us. And so now the next layer of the time pyramid is church and personal ministry. Church should be a priority in your life. And when we say that, yes, we're talking about the Sundays and the Wednesdays, the worship services, the small groups. But also, it's so much more. We want you not only to be just participants in the church, but we want you to participate in the church. We don't want you just to consume in the church. We want you to give back. We want you to partner. And so I hope you know how much we desire to reach your classmates for the Lord, to reach our community for the Lord. We want to meet new people. We want to reach them. But in all reality, students, I only have such a far reach. I don't know all the friends that you know. I'm not in your math class. I'm not in your English class. But you are. You have a unique reach that the Lord has given you. And so, as a church partner, as someone who devotes time to the church, it's not limited to attending a worship service or to a small group. You get to be the church in whatever context that you are in, whether it be in sports or extracurricular activities or at school. And you have a unique reach that the Lord has given you to reach your friends and your community, all for Christ. And so the call to give your time to the church is a call not just to consume resources, not just to consume the worship or anything like that, but it's also to participate and to partner and to give back. And so also hand in hand with that, with your church participation and partnership, is personal ministry. Some of you guys have particular passions and particular desires that the Lord has given you and the Lord wants you to use for His glory. Some of you are passionate about things like esports. That's incredible. Use esports as a platform to reach friends for Christ. Some of you are passionate about design and being creative and videography. That's incredible. Use your design, use your abilities to reach communities for Christ, to design artwork that leads people and points people back to Christ. We've all been given these personal ministries. And it goes back to what I was just saying. We all have a unique reach. Some of you are athletes. You get to reach your team. Some of you are in the band. You get to reach the band. Some of you are homeschooled and you get to reach your co-op. You guys all have different gifts and different talents and different passions, and you all have different reach. And so it's my challenge to you that you use your time not to just be consumers of church, but to actually be the church and to partner with us in trying to reach our community for Christ.